This is it. Hi, this is Rick Dees welcoming you to Mr. Strauss' podcast. It's number 1.
For June 14th, on this day in Disney history. On this day in 1959, Walt Disney is kept very busy as he opens up 3 brand new attractions in Disneyland. First is the Disneyland monorail. The Disneyland Alweg monorail system becomes the first urban monorail system in the United States.
Introduced right here in Disneyland in 1959.
The 2 Mark I trains run on a 8/10 of a mile track around Tomorrowland. Walt Disney, U.S. Vice President Richard Nixon, and their families are on hand for the dedication of the Highway in the Sky. In June 1961, the monorail will become a true transportation link instead of just a sightseeing ride. With the extended 2.5-mile track, Disneyland hotel guests will be able to board the monorail at the hotel and begin their park visit in Tomorrowland.
Thank you for joining us on the Disneyland monorail system, and have a happy day in Walt Disney's Magic Kingdom.
Next on Walt's schedule of openings at Disneyland is Matterhorn Mountain with its Matterhorn bobsleds. Modeled after the Matterhorn, a real mountain in the Swiss Alps, it is the first roller coaster to use cylindrical steel rails and urethane wheels, which will become standard in the roller coaster industry. At 147 feet tall, the Matterhorn contains 500 tons of structural steel. The ride consists of 2 separate tracks that run somewhat parallel to each other for most of the ride, intertwining and eventually deviating from each other at the loading docks.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
And to wrap up Walt Disney's busy day of attraction openings is the submarine voyage in Tomorrowland, although it actually has been open since June 6th.
Dive. Take her down easy.
The attraction has cost $2.5 million to create. The Nautilus and 7 sister submarines, the Triton, Seawolf, Skate, Skipjack, George Washington, Patrick Henry, and Ethan Allen, allow 38 Disneyland guests at a time to take their own voyage to the North Pole.
This is the captain speaking. Welcome aboard. We are now underway and proceeding on a course that will take us on a voyage of exploration through liquid space. En route, we will pass below the polar ice cap and then probe depths seldom seen by man.
For the dedication of the new submarine voyage attraction, the opening ceremonies feature 8 live mermaids performing a synchronized swimming ballet in the lagoon. Mrs. Mildred Nelson, wife of the chief machinist on the first nuclear-powered submarine, USS Nautilus, helps Walt Disney christen sub D-301, appropriately named Nautilus.
And when the cabin lights come on, please stand and disembark to your right. All ashore, please. All ashore.